Hello everybody, JTSREVIEWSUK, and today we're going to be reviewing the Wilkinson Sword Barber Style Classic Shave, the Edger. Not there. It's a bit weird how they've put the writing like that, that's why I assumed to, but it's actually the Wilkinson Sword Barber Style, the Edger. It's called the Edger. It says close and comfortable shave, premium metal handle, and boy, they're not wrong. It says different language on this side, but in Great British writing it says packaging made with more than 90% paper packaging recyclable. Check your local recycling facilities. And it says paper packaging right there. So yeah, basically it says here as well, your face deserves our best traditional wet shave. The Wilkinson Sword double-edged blades are triple coated and provide something close shave or something, I don't know, comfortable close shave, whatever it is. It says all the blurb on the back anyway in short and small writing. And it even says on the back, how to enjoy a great shave. And it says basically how to load the razor, how it goes. Anyway, let's open this up. Enough babble. So inside you get the razor and the blades with it. And this packaging, because it's cardboard, it's incredibly difficult to maintain. It's already got a Wilkinson Sword blade in there because I've taken it out of the box already. So as you can tell, this is a very nice handle. It's got like a nice twister barber style handle there. It's really nice, very grippy, very nice. To change the blade, to put in whatever blade you want. You don't have to use Wilkinson Sword, we're not sponsored. You just twist the bottom right here and it opens like a butterfly, just like the Bally razor that we reviewed even. So there you go, Wilkinson Sword blade is in there. It's a brand new one as well, so I can give it a fair test. But as I already know, this is going to be great anyway. It has the Wilkinson Sword logo there and the blade on either side, etc. You know how these double edges work. A very nice construction. The butterfly effect doesn't feel too chintzy, so it looks like it's going to last. Maybe I should have done this with the border razor just to check if that wasn't going to be as flimsy, but to be honest, I think they're both the same. Anyway, a very nice handle. And it's very nice that they include the blades with it. I wish other companies could provide this. You can get this in the store at Tesco, Sainsbury's, whatever. Prices are on the screen right now. You can get this on Amazon as well. So there's plenty of places to get this. I don't believe there's any other colour than silver, but there might be special edition ones eventually. I don't know. We'll have to find out over time. But anyway, a very nice construction. Now, you do get the blades with it, and this with it, obviously the handle, but you don't get no holder or brush. You're going to have to provide that yourself. But they do provide kits, I do believe, somewhere laying around. So you can get those special edition ones. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a shave with this, and I will tell you what it's like. Okay, let's have a shave with the Wilkinson Sword, what the hell this is called again? The Edger Barber Style razor. So I went off camera, I had to read off the box. Anyway, let's have a shave with this. So as per usual, I'll be using the Wilkinson Sword shaving cream stuff. And obviously I have this brush as well. Okay, let's wet the face. Now, I've been using this with different blades and the Wilkinson Sword blade, and I have to say I'm very impressed with it already anyway, but I thought for fairness we will do that. Oh, I forgot to open my Wilkinson Sword cream up. Interesting. Okay, as I said, yeah, I've been using this for a while now, for my razor blade testing of the Sainsbury's blade and the Wilkinson Sword blade itself. And I'm very pleased with it. So it just proves you don't have to use the blade that comes with it, basically. Get some nice lava. Let's go with that. Right. And this shaving cream stuff's starting to run out, which is a sad shame. Starting to get used to it now, but I'm not paying over £3 for shaving cream stuff. I might as well get it in the tube. You know, that stuff. Because there's no way I'm paying £3 for that. It's ridiculous. And considering it wasn't that sensitive in the first place, but it's still good stuff in my opinion, just not £3 something worth, or whatever it is at. Probably even higher than that, and who knows. Anyway, that's all done. We're all lathered up. Let's have a shave now with the Wilkinson sword. Classic razor, I call it a classic razor for now. So, let's get on with it. So we're using the blade that came with it. If you can hear any noises, it's just my coffee machine, I'm cleaning it out. It's one of those days you have to clean your washer out, clean out your dishwasher, done that, and the coffee machine. It sounds a bit posh because everyone else uses kettles mostly, or smart kettles or whatever. I don't know about putting on, but it's cutting nicely. Very good with the Wilkinson blade. If you like their mid-tier razor blades, you can get them for 80-something pence now in Boys in the UK. If you're in America, I don't know if you can easily get the Wilkinson saw blades. I'm not too sure. It is an older style after all, so you might have to get them on Amazon or whatever. But the first pass, doing pretty good. Let's have a second pass. Got to clean my air purifiers later as well. So I've got a lot to do today as well as this video. The fun of my life. 1 minute you're doing nothing, going to the job centre at random, next minute you're cleaning out stuff at random in your life. Anyway, enough done. So the second pass. It's also getting a bit windy as well up here as well. Maybe I should have wet the brush and done a better lather, but seems to be dealing with it alright. I love using these double-edged razor blades. Brings you back to the good times, unlike today, which sucks. But that's it, passion. Okay. I'm done with that. So, how did I get on with this razor blade? It's always smooth with this razor. And the blade itself has a mid-tier, not bad, I suppose, does the job. Field test, smooth going down, smooth-ish going up, as I said, it's a mid-tier blade. And sideways, again, doesn't get that right either. So, is it worth every penny, this thing? Yes, it definitely is. In my opinion, it's solid. Absolutely solid. You can't go wrong with this. And the butterfly effect, nice. Reminds me of my older one that I had that was silver like this. And it's got a nice like handle. Looks a bit like a Barbara style, which looks cool. And it does the job really well. The blades that come with it are the same ones you can get for 80 odd pence in Boys in the UK. That's a shop. In America, obviously, you get it differently. But yeah, I would say that's a very nice shave, that is. I recommend people to get this. As if you even if you hate Wilkinson sword, you know, get this for the old style, because you know I've seen the Gillette one and it does look a bit flimsier than this one, and I think for the price this is not too bad, and you get blades with it. Nowadays with all these gimmick razors, you only get one cartridge with it. And if you go for a stupid deal, you probably would get 5 blades with it or whatever. But you know, this is great. You get 5 blades as standard, which it should have been for a very long time. And the blades mid-tier, so if you're not a fan of their blades, just switch it out to whatever blade you wish, because you don't have to stick with this. And that's the great thing about this and the cartridge razor, and that is you can put whatever blade you want in this. No questions, no ties, nothing. And yeah, alright, so what would I rate this? Well, I would actually give this the same as the Bally razor, 9 out of 10, because it does a very good job. You know, blades, obviously, I would obviously get it about 7, because it can miss and it can clog up every so often. Not terribly, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's what can happen with most of these Wilkinson sword blades. And sometimes you can get razor bumps at random and bad quality control from Wilkinson sword themselves. But yeah, so the blade's about a 7, but the whole razor itself is a 9, because this is a great handle, a great way to put your blades in, and it does very well, and it's like nice and shiny. You know, you can't go wrong with this. It's like the old times, holding a razor that your fathers or your granddads used to use back in the day, and they got it right back then, and now we haven't with these cartridge razors, in my opinion, because they're all crap. Well, some of them are. Anyway, 9 out of 10. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.